President Biden, Vice President Harris, my colleagues on the other side of the aisle in the United States Senate and House of Representatives, secure the border, enforce the laws of the land, keep the American people safe and secure during a global pandemic and during a heightened risk of terrorism, do the right thing, show some leadership. The President of the United States campaigned as a steady hand, someone blessed with competence, the most qualified person in the United States of America to be President of the United States. And yet we have this situation. We have this situation where we have open borders, where there's an international perception, accurate, that one can fly to our southern border and walk right on in. There's also a growing perception that Democrats in Congress, as so many have advocated, just might slip an amnesty provision into a partisan reconciliation bill. Listen, it's time for leadership. I will be fighting, my colleagues will be fighting hammer and tongue against this complete abdication of leadership moving forward. I visited the border in May, and I was just struck by the human dimension to all of this. Young children filing out of cars, escorted by coyotes, walking a couple of hundred meters from Mexico into gaps in the border wall where they were humanely apprehended by our brave Border Patrol agents. And others, of course, are not discovered, and they just blend into our society. But ultimately, so many of these individuals end up trafficking drugs, trafficking persons, trafficking young children, and that impacts the life of all Americans, certainly impacts the lives of Hoosiers. I have not seen the situation on the border this dire since I served along our southern border as a United States Marine in the mid-1990s. And I have to say, the situation has grown so alarming, so bad, that we even have a number of prominent Democrats who are starting to make their voices heard. Of course, the mayor of Del Rio, Texas, recently spoke out, and he asked President Biden to lead, to get control of this situation, to do his job as our commander-in-chief, as our chief executive. So I say once again, I plead with the president, with our vice president, with my Democratic colleagues here in the Senate and the House of Representatives to stop the insanity.
Senator Capito.
Thank you.